Good morning, is it from Zetster's lab? Same spot, not the same day. It's my birthday today, 20 August. I had some coffee in bed with chocolate to start off with, and then hubby made me some breakfast, the best ever, 5-star. It was ridiculous. It was something like a omelette, but on it was avo, and then there were even a piece of bacon filled with some small cheese, and jalapenos were on it. It was fantastic. So what a day. But it's very cold outside, stormy wind, stormy rain. So I'm inside. We're planning to go out to dinner tonight, but really we're going to see whether we will weather the storm, as they say. I'm still busy with my one sweater, but let me quickly show you this one. Remember I showed you a month or two ago the green cardigan, or I don't know what you call it, just this green sweater that I crocheted. But you know what, every time I put it on I just felt bleh. This green is just not me. It was so boring, and it is my house, something that I wear when I'm home. So why do I need to feel drab and not happy? So I decided I need to change it up. So what I did, I had all these colors after I created my granny square coat. So I just gave it another frill here with this beautiful color, and then I put on some flowers, and that little one was here. Remember, I put it on my there for a little bit of color, but it just didn't work. So once again, why wear something that you don't feel good in? Why do things that you don't enjoy? You know, this life is too short to wear clothes that make you feel terrible. And it's not about what others think. It's about what do you think? Well, how does it make you feel? So this makes me feel happy. Whenever I put this on, I don't know if it's finished yet. I don't know if I want to put some stems and more flowers. I think I still want to do it. You know, start wearing my art. Why not? So yes, I'm glad I can show you this. So whatever you've got in your cupboard, jerseys, if you don't like it, change them. It's as easy as that. Learn how to crochet. Many YouTube videos. Learn how to make little flowers, or go and buy flowers, work it on. Change what you can in your life. And that brings me to what I actually want to share this morning. As I was busy, I was thinking, you know what, you can only do what you can do. And that made me remember months back, years back, my hubby was very ill. And we went on a trip, I don't know where we went, and we were visiting our son for the 2 days before we flew out of the country. And hubby's parents live close by. They were in the old age home at that stage with dementia, and really they weren't well. But I said, you know, hubby, we really need to go and visit them. And what he answered was life-changing for me, because he was really ill. He was weak. He was just managing to get better. And he said the following: I can only do what I can do, and I can really not go and visit them. I'm just not strong enough. Because to go and visit, he came out of a very difficult childhood. The home wasn't always easy, like most of the people out there, so nothing strange about that. But at that moment, he needed strength to go and visit them. And he didn't have that. So when he said, I can only do what I can do, it really hit me. We can only do what we can do. And there is no condemnation in love. No condemnation. I'm starting to learn that. When you expect nothing of others, they cannot hurt you. So with my kids and my grandkids and my husband, it's my birthday today, as I said. I don't expect anything of them because I've learned they can only do what they can do today, this moment. So this morning my Cape Town son phoned and it was amazing and we had such a wonderful chat and I feel so thankful, so blessed. That's what he could do. He couldn't come down for my birthday, he couldn't do whatever. He could phone me and talk to me for about 10 minutes and it was magical. No expectation. Just thankful for what happened. The same with hubby. So he said we were both ill in bed for last week, 10 days. And he said, I'm just telling you, there's no present. I said, it's fine. Jokingly, I said, where's my presents? I'm excited for my present. And then I just laugh because once again, I've learned not to expect anything of it. And I even said, but you can you can order some flowers or whatever. And he said, if you want flowers, he said, please just order them yourself. It's just too much for me. And I realized I really don't need more plants. Because when I buy flowers, it's a pot plant for my home or for the garden. Because I can enjoy them for months and years. So a little while back, a week back, when we came from visiting the farm, I went into Pick n Pay and there they had the sale rack full of plants. Yes, the plants wasn't 100% anymore because they were inside the shop. And then there I bought 2. And came home, put them in new pots, watered them, gave them love. They are flourishing. And then as I was looking on the shop, on the internet, online shopping, looking at plants, I saw, but I really don't need it. I bought my 2 plants and it was on a sale, what's nicer than a bargain. So I don't need anything. And this morning he brought me coffee in bed and later I had, he made me the most beautiful breakfast, as I said, ever. And that is love. That is what we are deep down in spirit. We are unconditional love, not expecting anything from anybody. Just because we know they can only do what they can do, nothing more. So in love, there's no condemnation. And why? How dare I say that? I mean, there's so many terrible things happening all over the world. People doing terrible things to one another. But how can we unconditionally love them? Because we've got the same spirit. Their spirit is my spirit. Their life is my life. Then I read this beautiful story. The man walked in the veld and in the woods, and he saw this dog, and this dog was crazy. It wanted to kill him, destroy him. The dog was, and he thought, what a crazy dog. And as he was walking towards it, he saw that the dog was in a trap. He was trapped. So immediately the man understood. With great compassion in love, he helped the dog out of the trap. And that is exactly our fellow human beings. They are trapped. They can only do what they can do, nothing more. So that's why I can say they can only do what they can do in their situation. Some of them grew up in terrible homes. They went through horrific things. The only way they know how to survive is just like that little dog, to just attack. And if we realize, all of us, I can only do what I can do due to how I am trapped by the circumstances I went through. I'm still in whatever. And our past make a terrible shackles on us, and we need to deal with them. So every time it comes up in my life, I can only deal with my things. The others I just need to love unconditionally, no condemnations, no judgment. How can I judge the little dog in a trap, in terrible pain, in bondage? I cannot. It's not his fault. Exactly the same with our family out there, our human family. Each one is just doing what he can do in his circumstances, and only love can change things. Love is the only thing that it is, and it's without judgment and without condemnation. Isn't it a glorious thing when we start to realize that? Because only then we can put no expectations on others. My hubby could only do today what he can do. And I wrote a little post somewhere, put it on, and I said, what an awesome day. The photo was of me in bed. You can find all my photos on my Facebook and Instagram, Zetster's Lab. And I took a photo of the flowers hubby brought me with the cup of coffee, and I wrote the post saying, I'm in bed having this is an awesome day, to have an awesome day. Even though it is raining and the wind is howling outside, it is crazy, it is stormy, it is cold, miserable, whatever. And there I was in bed, snug like a bug, with my coffee, and they said chocolate. But where did I get the chocolate? A friend gave me the chocolate a couple of weeks ago. She brought it when they went overseas, especially for me. So I took the chocolate, and hubby and myself were having coffee and chocolate in bed. And I said, isn't that a fantastic picture of be still and know all is well in the midst of what is going on in this world? We can find peace and joy in the midst. Whatever we're going through, if we turn inwards to the unconditional love that is in us, when we surrender all fear, hate, resentment, anger, whatever surfaces, we just surrender to the love and just say, take it, help. That's all we can do. And then the abundant life in us will do with those hurts what needs to be done. And that is growth, spiritual growth. It's not even growth, it's just getting more and more free from what's keeping us hostage. So thank you that I can share my journey. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for all the love that I can feel. My love is your love, my life, your life. It's just amazing. Have a fantastic day. Love you lots. And go those things that make you feel drab. And look at this. You remember this? I also made a post of this. It's my lockets. When Christmas came, my children asked, Mom, what do you want? I said, I want lockets, please. So hubby bought me this. I had to. My parents, my grandparents. This is me and hubby. And I think I've got my children in one, grandchildren, my other son in the other one, and then I still have 2 left. And you know what I'm going to put in there? My friends, because I'm wearing my love around my neck. So I'm going to have one with all my friends all around the world. And then I'm going to have one with all my human brothers and sisters. Because we're all one life. As I am, so are you in this world. We are all one spirit. Have a fantastic day. Zit from Zetster's Lab.